Oh my god, so here we are in the basement. And it is Friday. And I got me a bunch of laundry. Oh, it's still damp. God damn it. Trying to dry the towels takes forever. They've already been through the dryer twice. Now they gotta go through a third time. I was really hoping they were gonna be dry this time. So I got a bunch of stuff in the wash that half of it needs to be hung up to dry and half of it needs to go in the dryer. But now my dryer's still full, so I don't know. I'll take the stuff that needs to, I'll take it all out. When the stuff gets hung up, I'll hang it up, and the rest of the stuff I'll put it back in there until it's done. And then I get up and do some yoga. Yoga. And a little belly dance with my big fat belly. I got one of Brody's jerk sweaters. Needs to be hung up. He's got a bunch of strings on. I'm going to tie these strings off and then cut them. That's one of your jerk sweaters. Oh, one of my jerk sweaters. No. This is my golden sweater that I wear with my Golden State leggings, which are also in here that need to be hung up. Maybe they'll be dry enough for me to wear tonight. Said we can go out to watch the game again tonight. I don't know. We'll see. Where are we going to go? I don't know. We said something about Casa Nostra, but they don't have sound in their bar either. Is there any place where you can go? Is there like a sports bar you can go where they actually have the sound on? So I can hear the Jim Bob convo? At Jim Bob. I think Jim Bob should dress up like the two-headed alien monster from Sesame Street for Halloween. And then they should just, instead of announcing the game, whenever there's a basket or whatever, they should go, yup. And when something bad happens, they should go, nope. And then when Jordan Bell gets a basket, they should go, ring. You know, Jordan Bell, ringing like a bell. You can ring my bell, Jordan Bell, doo-doo, ding-a-ling-a-ling. Omar's hoodie, his new hoodie, his black and white hoodie, so he can match Brody too. Oh my gosh. Silk does not go in the dryer. I love silk. I can have my way. I would wear nothing but silk, hemp, and linen, and cotton. Although, you know, cotton, there's all kinds of issues politically and ecologically with cotton. Get your nose out of that. All I know is that today I will not be wearing any red. Except for my naturally red hairs. Bulls. The bullshit is more like it. The Bulls. I just remember when I was in high school, all the boys wearing their Bill Laimbeer jerseys and cranking about the Bulls. Everybody cranked about the Bulls, Steve Kerr. But in Detroit, cranked about you. Crank. It's funny, they'd walk down the halls in their Bill Laimbeer jerseys and say, "Who's gonna beat us tonight?" and then the other guys would say, "The Bulls." "Who's Detroit gonna lose to?" "The Bulls." That was terrible, but I used to love going to watch those guys play. I'm talking about the Detroit Pistons, not the Bulls. Those bad boys. Those bad boys. Bad boys. Wanted to spank them. What is this? This little piece of mesh. It's like it came out of panties or something. I don't know what that is. What is that? Titty cover? I don't know. What is that? I don't know what that is. Oh yeah. I think it came out of these panties. What's going on? My panties are falling apart. Whew. booty just so strong and round, it's busting my panties. It was a nice, strong, round booty. It's that Quinn Cook. Ooh. I'd like James Harden up on him. James Harden. James Harden, that weenie. That weenie. That big bearded weenie. Women doing laundry. I was doing fucking laundry. Me and all my chins doing laundry. How many chins I got? I got one this way and two this way. Does that make 4 chins? Fortune. Fortune, give me a quarter. I'll tell you your fortune. You got 4 chins. There you go. Well, what do you expect for a quarter? Oh, my new choli. My new choli. There must be a hole. There's a little hole on the side. The cup came out. That's exciting. Good, because I don't want those cups in there. Those cups made my boobies look lumpy. Now I gotta get the other one out. Oh, so maybe that little piece of mesh was a titty cover. Maybe I was right. Oh, it is. It is. It's a little cover that's off of this awful little... Whose boobie is that covering? Jeez. It's like barely enough to cover somebody's nut. Whose boobie do they think that's going to cover? Somebody with itty bitty titties. Somebody who is a card-carrying member of the IBTC, the Itty Bitty Titty Committee. I am banned from the Itty Bitty Titty Committee. IBTC. Out there. I think they're domestic terrorists. The IBTC. Along with those tickle baked fitties. You have no reason to get tickle baked fitties unless you've had cancer. I'm sorry, if you were born with fried eggs, then you live with your fucking fried eggs. What would I have? Duck eggs, huevos rancheros, spicy, muy caliente. When I was teaching ceramics, I used to teach pottery for the city of Sunnyvale for ages, 8 through adult. The adult class that I taught was a parent and child class, which those are by far my least favorite classes to teach. The parents are such a pain in the ass. But had 2 classes of kids that were, what was it? They were, I think the age range was 5 to 8 in that class. So and they stuffed those classes. Both of them were like over 30 kids. So I had in this little room around this little table of all these kids who were like eating clay and shoving it up their nose and all kinds of, I mean, kids are crazy. And a little boy, and I have to walk around it and stand behind. They'd be sitting at their little table and I had to bend over. And I used to wear these, I used to order these outfits from Coldwater Creek that were just like super, super easy to wash. They were just a big oversized terry cloth t-shirt and drawstring shorts. Right, and then I'd wear my Birkenstocks, and I looked like a real high school art teacher, right? And also, you know, just I didn't want to look sexy in front of the kids or anything. It's like, it's not, and I wanted something that I could just wash, hot water, you know. So we were making cups, okay? So we had worked our way up, and it was like halfway through the session. The sessions were like 8 weeks, 8 or 9 weeks, something like that. We were making cups, a little handle on it, right? And there's this one little boy, he just couldn't get it together. His cup just was a sloppy mess, and his clay was way too wet. It was just like he had a pile of slip. He's trying to put this cup together, and it just keeps like... So I'm standing behind him, I got my hands behind him, and I'm standing like this, and I got my back all curved. I'm trying not to like touch him, I'm trying not to like poke him in the back of the head with my tits, right? He's so funny, he leans back in my boobs, he's laying in my boobs, and he looks up at me the way Brody looks up at me, he goes, "Your boobs are bigger than my mom's." And I was just like, "Yep, they come in different shapes and sizes." Kids are funny. Kids are funny. Oh my gosh, what happened to this shirt? I'm gonna have to wash it again with bleach. Oh, you know what happened to this shirt? It was next to Omar's blue jeans. It's a little indigo looking now. And we'll dry it and see how it looks, and then I'll let it dry and see how it looks. It might just be, oh, is that indigo? It's kind of pinky. I don't know. Is it pinky gold? let it dry and see how it looks. It's a little variegated, right? Here comes the bride, all dressed in pink. Open up the windows and let out the stink. My grandma used to sing that when if we were going to a wedding to somebody who'd been married before. My grandma was horrible. Unless you had an annulment. I don't know, one time, who was it? Somebody was getting married. My grandma's like, "What color's her dress gonna be?" It'll probably be white. She's like, "White my foot." She said, "That bitch better wear red." Which, if she were Bulgarian, that would be totally okay because brides wear red traditionally. So do Indian brides. Indian brides also wear red traditionally. Like red, not burgundy. Oh, maybe my shirt was next to this. Maybe that's what it was. No, I'll wash it again. That's what I'm gonna do. But anyway, I'll finish this shit up and go do some yoga. Some belly yoga. Belly boobies.